Lab assistant, mechanical engineering, important expected question. The property of a material by which it can be beaten or rolled into plates is called malleability. Young modulus of elasticity for mild steel is approximately. Answer B. 200 GPa. The point of contraflexure is the point where bending moment change sign. The ratio of shear stress to shear strain is known as modulus of rigidity. A cantilever beam of length L carry a point load W at the free end. The maximum bending moment is WL. Poisson ratio for engineering material typically lie between 0 and 0.5. The moment of inertia of a circle with diameter d about its centroidal axis is pi d square by 64. When a bar is subjected to an axial load, the change in length del L is given by TL by A. The factor of safety is defined as ultimate stress by working stress. Ultimate stress by working stress. A beam is considered simply supported if it is supported at both ends with one pinned and one roller support. Most important question. Which of the following is an example of a brittle material? Cast iron. In a cantilever beam with a UDL distributed load of W over the entire length and the maximum bending moment is WL square by 2. The unit of strain is dimensionless. The torsion formula for a circular shaft is T by J equal to T by R equal to G theta by L. What does J represent? Polar moment of inertia. A state of pure shear is produced by equal and opposite principal stresses. Which of the following is a scalar quantity? Mass. The coefficient of friction is defined as the ratio of frictional force to normal reaction. Law of parallelogram of forces is used for finding the resultant of two forces. A truss is aesthetically determinate if it satisfies the condition and 2J-3. The center of gravity of a solid hemisphere of radius r from its base is at a distance of 3r by 8. Unit of force is the same as the unit of energy. The maximum stress in a simply supported beam with a central point load P occurs at the center. The core of a rectangular section of width d and depth d is a rhombus. The angle of a friction is the angle between normal reaction and resultant reaction. A beam is aesthetically indeterminate when it has more support the needed for equilibrium. The flexible rigidity of a beam is expressed as EI. The variation of shear stress occur across the depth of a rectangle beam is parabolic. A body moves along a circular path with constant speed. The acceleration of a body is directed towards the center. The thermal stress in a constrained rod is given by alpha del T. Work done by a force is zero if the force is perpendicular to displacement. Euler's Coulomb theory is applicable for long. The radius of the gyration k is related to I and A by k root I by A. A body is in dynamic equilibrium when the resultant force is zero. Which material has the highest carbon content? Cast iron. The angle of twist in a circular shaft is proportional to length. The natural axis of a beam always passes through the centroid of cross section. The work done by a constant force is produced by force and displacement in the direction. The principle of virtual work is useful for finding unknown force reaction. A beam is fixed if it is free to move. The maximum shear stress in a solid circular shaft under torsion is at the surface, which law relates stress and stress linearly. Hooke's law. The total energy stored in a body up to the elastic limit is called Hooke resilience. The neutral axis of a bent beam is where the stress is zero. The truss with M member and J joint is unstable if M less than 2J minus 3. The moment of inertia of a triangle of base B and height h about its base is bhq by 12. Which of these is a dimensionless property? Strain. For an isotropic material, how many elastic constants are independent? 2. The bending stress formula is alpha equal to my by I, where what is y, depth of beam. The resultant of two forces P and Q acting on an angle theta is root P square plus Q square plus 2PQ cos theta. The material ability to resist indentation is called hardness. Thank you guys. इसी तरह